Just play the damn thing.
Good afternoon, one and all. Today is the day that I have been talking about for quite some time, for at least a couple of months here now. Today is the day that we are going to finally shoot out every single Ibanez Maxon super metal distortion pedal that has ever been produced ever. I've spent the last year or so gradually acquiring each of these wonderful, luscious little distortion units that I so love. And I've been promising you here ever since I acquired the last and final piece, or at least I think I have them all. If I'm missing one, I'm sure you guys will tell me. So we are going to plug them all in together and shoot them all out and hear the differences between them all. I've been fascinated with this particular distortion circuit for a while now because I love it. I think it sounds great. To me, there just doesn't seem to be anything else out there that really sounds like the super metal distortion, at least not that I've found. And I think the thing that really sets this pedal apart and makes it really unique is the extremely wide range of the mid-range controls, as well as the like most other Ibanez distortion pedals. The gain control on pretty much all of these pedals, doesn't allow it to go too over the top to the point that it starts to get fizzy or muddy or anything like that. Even cranked all the way up, it's still, it's still pretty manageable and still maintains most of it. So really maintains just about all of its clarity. So I'm really excited about this. I admit this is one of those videos that I'm doing more for my own enjoyment than anything else, but still I hope that you guys get a lot of enjoyment out of it as well. So we're going to shoot everything out at several different settings, and then you guys are going to get to leave your favorite or favorites down in the comments section and let me know what you think. I'm not going to tell you what my favorites are right now because number one, that could probably change tomorrow if I went back and did this again, and number two, I don't want to sway anybody's opinion one way or the other, because there's no wrong answers here anyway. So, but before we get that far into the program here, if you would be so kind as to consider hitting the subscribe button to this channel, if you haven't already, it really, really does help out a lot. And I'm trying really, really hard to grow the channel this year. I really want to try to get it up to that next level. And your support out there, both via subscription and hitting the alert icon and checking out a few of these videos here and there, as well as any of the support links down in the description, all go a long, long way towards what I do and allow me to bring you guys more content more rapidly, and more specifically content that you want to see. So now that we got that little piece of housekeeping business out of the way, let's get back to this here program. Okay, so here is everything that we are shooting out today. I tried to put these in order of the things that I thought might be the most similar and right next to things that people might want to hear right up next to one another. So starting, this is the original Ibanez SM9. This one is from the original 9 series back in the 80s. This is the Maxon equivalent from the same time period. This is the Maxon SM9. Again, same time period. This is the modern version of the Maxon SM9. This one's called the SM9 Pro Plus. I just demoed this one here on the channel just a few weeks or so ago. Maybe a month or so ago, not long ago at all. Next, this is the Maxon SM01. I think this is one. I think this is from like the early '90s. This one was out way before, or this one was out in between this one and this one. And moving up here, next we have the Ibanez Super Metal Mini. This is the current version in the Ibanez line right now. This is the one that you can still buy today. I think price. I think it sells for like $119.99 or something like that. 120 bucks. Brand new. This is the super metal out of the L series or the 10 series, whichever one you want to call it. This was again back in the mid 80s, where this one was from. And then a viewer commented a while back that the metal charger was the same circuit as the super metal. I don't think that's true, but just to compare, I thought I would throw it in here anyway in the event that I'm wrong, because the controls are labeled the same, attack and edge and stuff like that. So I thought I'd throw it in here just for kicks, you know, and if it is the same, then, you know, great. I'm happy to be wrong about that. But if it's not the same, then, you know, we get something a little bit different to compare all these others to. And, you know, so we'll kind of call that a variable of this experiment, if you will. And last but not least, it's going through my ISP decimator 2, that is, noise suppressor, because this is a lot of gain going into the front end of my Laney IRT Studios clean channel. So that's the rundown of what we are going to do. I'm going to start with everything, comparing everything with all the controls at 12 o'clock. And then we'll go through a couple more times on you know, some different settings, and, you know, put everything, you know, everybody's settings about the same. The only one, these are all 5-knob distortion pedals with the exception of this one. This is the only 4-knob version. But this is also the only one that can also run on 18 volts. I do have it set, I do have it, I am just running a 9-volt input into it though. So these will all be running at 9-volt to keep them all as on the same level playing field as possible. Here we go. you're still hanging in there with me to this point, let's do one more round of this, but this time we're going to run it into the effects loop of the Laney IRT Studio, just so you can hear the difference between the front and the back. Thank you all for taking the time to check out this video. I know it went a little longer than I was expecting it to, but like I said, I was having fun. So please comment down below. Let me know your favorites. Let me know what you think of the Ibanez Maxon Super Metal Distortion altogether. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Adios.